All right. Hello, hello.
Holy Bruce.
What's going on, Jeff Ackerman? Jeff
Excited.
Ackerman here.
Excited.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I'm over here at Jeff's office, and we're just want to share something with you that has been absolutely life changing for both of us and for thousands of people worldwide. And I've been entrepreneurial for 25 years, predominantly in the home-based business industry, and direct sales and affiliate marketing, network marketing. And I ran across this guy, almost 2 years ago, and he was sharing with me a very interesting and exceptional, technology when it comes to health, and it was something that I was really wanting in my life and really needed, and I got on these specialized products that is represented by the science team that Jeff works for and has been involved with for about 5 years. And I gotta say, it's been incredibly life-changing. This specialized spray that we use, it's absolutely changed my life. The best way for me to remember is three I's, three S's. The three I's that it's helped me with is inflammation, because I would have an issue, after leaving the gym or playing tennis or basketball. And,
here's the sprays.
Yeah, there you go.
Just spray it in your mouth.
Yeah, underneath the tongue. Yeah, and so I would have issues with recovery from playing sports, and my knees would swell up pretty badly, where it's kind of hard to bend it, back all the way. It would kind of like block because of the high inflammation that was happening in my body after the body would swell after a workout, basketball or tennis, and then so it greatly reduced the inflammation where I don't think there's any left in there. So I'm very flexible after I do sports and everything. And the other I is injuries. I have two bulging discs in my neck, and it's been hell, for 8 years, and but ever since I got on the product, and it's reduced the pain, by probably like 95 to 99%. So I have occasional pain. I used to be in pain like all day, but now it's like maybe 1% of the day.
Very slight.
Yeah, very slightly. So, and that's part of the the effects, which Jeff will explain, what it's doing. But right now I'm explaining, or he would explain how, and I'm explaining what is done to me. The other thing that is done is with my illnesses. I used to have a very compromised immune system for most of my life. Since I was a kid, and I used to get about 2 colds, 2 flus a year. It might be like 1 flu, 2 colds, or 2 colds, or or 2 flus or whatever. But average about 2 colds, 2 flus every year, like without fail. And ever since I've been on this product, for almost 2 years, 0 colds, 0 flus. So that's just amazing to me. Just life changing, like I said. And also, okay, so the 3 S's. Just recently, a couple of weeks ago, I was explaining to Jeff, we go to the same gym, and I hadn't done any kind of bench press for literally about 20 years. So I used to, in the past, when I was in my 20s, I could do 20 flat bench press
reps.
Yeah, reps without stopping. I kid you not, 2 weeks ago I literally did 30 without stopping, and I was like
you're in your 20s again.
Yeah, and I literally, like I said, I haven't done any kind of bench press for 2 decades. So that blew my mind. And then I went to incline, and in the past, I would do like 10, maybe at best I could do 10, 10, and 10, and then or like 10, 9, 8. And I did 15, then the second set was 13, and the third set was 11. And like I said, I haven't done any kind of bench press for a couple decades.
That's awesome.
So that's how it helped my my
Strength.
strength and then stamina. I can play tennis and basketball with 18-year-olds and 25-year-olds for 4 to 5 hours without stopping.
Yeah.
And I did it like 10 times last year. So that's and especially at my age, 42. I mean that's huge.
That's awesome.
And the last S is I mean it's this really does like they say help you wake up like you're a teenager. And so it's not like Jeff says, it's not a sexual thing. It's just that it helps open up all your microcirculation in the body, so everything becomes the way it should be, and so it definitely helps sexual performance or whatever, sexual desire, and all that, and sex drive or whatever. And so it's been like I said, life changing. So now Jeff, like I said, he's been involved with the science team for about 5 years, and he's one of the main consultants to the science team, and so he knows the science behind this technology and what it's doing and how it's doing. So I explained what it has done to me, and now Jeff is going to explain how it has done that to me and thousands of others worldwide.
Absolutely. Yeah. So as you heard his testimonial, this is not an unusual thing. This is common. So this is the product. It's called iHeRQles. Started out as liquid gold first. Both of them are intended to do pretty much the same thing, but iHeRQles is a step above by far. So the liquid gold and the iHeRQles, the main thing is this is the right food that your body needs to build better blood. Food is what the body uses to make blood, and so obviously the healthier your food, the better the blood is. So women have the same migratory circulation as men do, but obviously men have an indicator. So women know if it's working for the men, then obviously it's working for the women as well. But why is it that Bruce at 42 and me at 50 are able to compete with kids younger, half our age? Well, it's because our microcirculation is getting clean and open, and other people don't have access to this. I worked with this team, like you said, for 5 years. They've been doing this since the 70s, but it's only been available to the public with liquid gold for the last 2 years, and for iHeRQles we just launched in December. The reason iHeRQles is so amazing is, besides opening the microcirculation, with this technology we have documented proof from a government accredited lab, and it just so happens that they won the Nobel Prize, one of the founders did, in science, proving age technology. And we are the only fully documented company on the planet that has documentation of age reversal, not just slowing down the aging process, but age reversal of 10, 15, 20, even 30 years. So what does that really mean? It doesn't mean that, at our age we're going to look like we're 20 years old. Yes, we're going to look younger for our age, but we're not going to look like we're in our 20s. What it means is the inside of the body is reacting to things like viruses, pathogens, chemicals in your food, just like you were younger. You have a better response to these things. And the reason why is not because of this food, it's because your body's using the food to make blood, and the blood is designed to clean all the cells of the body. So what I mean by that is, when we eat food today, there's contamination in that. They've proven it's in the water, the soil. There's no way to get around it. If you've done any research on Monsanto's, you can pretty much go to all your neighbors' houses and they have Roundup in there. Well, they've documented, because that's been on the planet for 40 years in this country, it's in the water and it's in the soil. So even if we eat organic food, we poison ourselves. Now let's talk about poison for a second. Even if it's a synthetic in a vitamin, when it comes into the body, if it's not 100% plant material with no contamination, the body sees it as a poison. And so there's something that happens. It's a natural phenomena that scientists understand. Your immune system immediately closes the microcirculation. That's the part of the blood system that actually feeds your cell. The reason it does this is because if anything hits the cell, it kills it. And if it gets into that replication of the cell, it's going to kill you. So there's a natural phenomena where that closes off. Then inflammation sets in the vascular system immediately. This is a signal for the immune system to clean it out, because the immune system is the only thing that can do it. So because we're eating every day, over time it builds up. Obviously heart disease is the #1 killer. So by getting the right food with no contamination in it, now your body starts building healthier blood. That's the end of this. Now, from that point forward, your blood already knows what to do. It cleans the cells, provides nutrition to the cells, and removes toxins. And it does this along with the immune system. And so by having your system open and clean, your body's going to heal faster. You're going to have better recovery, more cognitive, more energy, better muscle retention. And like he just experienced, which I just experienced in the last couple months as well, is, you know, even if you're not working out consistently, all of a sudden, it's like you're younger again when you're training. And it's because your body's clean. So it's able to function at a much higher level. And you're experiencing it. I've been on the technology for 5 years, you know, and I've always worked out and played sports. I still compete against kids that are half my age in a flag football league, and we travel around the country and compete. And my recovery time is much faster, even though when I was in college. It's unbelievable the differences. But it's because the microcirculation is open and clean. And so what that means is the blood is getting there so that it can do its job. So again, these products aren't doing anything. It's just the right food. You know, they researched the top 20% of plants on the planet. These plants are grown in an area where there's no contamination. And they looked at the best parts of the plant, like celery, garlic, turmeric, red raspberry, these best foods. When you eat them, your body's not using the whole raspberry. It's looking for specific parts of that raspberry that's the best parts for the body to utilize to make blood. And so this team understood that. They're about 30 to 40 years ahead of any science team, just understanding the best parts of the plant. And how did they recognize that? Well, when they got these best parts and people consumed it, they did blood work to see how it affected the numbers, like your liver, your kidneys, your thyroids, you know, all your markers, to see if you were getting in better health. And that's what they've been able to document since the 70s. So Teleyears.com is the one that did the age reversal. They do a blood test. You send your blood to them, and they determine how old you are. And they do for anybody in the world that sends their blood to these guys. So they had no idea who we were, what we did, but they fully documented age reversal up to 30 years, like I said. And so what that really means is, now when we're getting viruses or pathogens in our food or chemicals, these types of things, then our body's responding like we were 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. And so, you know, once the microcirculation is open and clean, the body has the ability to produce new cells with longer telomeres at the end of the DNA. And if you don't know what that is, you can Google that. But they've proven that the telomere at the end of the DNA code, it slowly gets smaller, kind of like the cap at the end of your shoestring. When that's gone, that's your lifespan. If you could slow down the wear of that telomere, then obviously you're helping to slow down the aging. Well, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about age reversal. So the only thing that can produce cells is your body. And so your body has the ability to produce new baby cells with longer telomeres, like you were younger. And so that's what we're really talking about. And this is his testimonial. I've experienced amazing things as well. It's incredible. I mean, this is what's happening for thousands of people. So love to have you guys join us.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Bruce, being a leader in the industry, recognized that, hey, you know, this is important. People, your health is your number one commodity. And so even if you're a multimillionaire doing other businesses, you know, what good is the money if you don't have better health? And so that's why we wanted to do this video.
Yeah, exactly. I provide this product, you know, for a lot of my clients, you know, just because, you know, these are some scary times that we live in. You know, of course, the pandemic, you know, situation, you know, and so it's just a lot of increased stress levels, you know, all just going up. So, you know, it's good to have this type of technology, you know, have this kind of product in our system so that we can, you know, survive the
better quality of life. Yeah. That's what it really is, you know.
Yeah.
Most of my clients are in their 60s. Guys, they're not able to do the things that they used to do 20 years ago. And to see somebody go from that state to being able to enjoy hiking and fishing and traveling again, I mean, this changes their world, and that's what this is all about, helping people have a better quality of life. So
yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I chose this company mainly because of the product, and of course, you know, there is a way to get this product for discount or for free or even to make an income, you know, part-time or full-time, and you know, if you're interested in that, you know, we can you know, talk about that, or we might even create a new video to explain how all that works.
Yeah.
But you know, first things first is, you know, it's about your health. You know, save yourself before you save others. You know, so that's why you should just get on this product and just embrace, you know, what this does to us, and also, you know, if you having doubts, because there's it's okay to be skeptical.
Yeah.
And everybody is somewhat in some way.
And you've heard everything under the sun.
Exactly.
So,
but like if you have any doubt of this product, test it on your animals.
oh man,
Jeff
animals heal 5 to 7 times faster. We have an animal that just came in about 2 months ago. The animal literally could not see. It had macular regeneration in the eyes, cataracts. They had to hold the food up to the animal's nose just so it would eat. Well, in 30 days, that's gone. That animal's eating normal, like it's a miracle. Another animal came in, somebody that's part of the company actually, their animal was just down for like 4 days. And they said, normally this dog is very active. So they took it to the vet, and the vet looked at it and said it had a heart murmur. And on a scale of 1 to 6, 6 being, the animal's going to pass, this dog was at a 4. So they said, well, what can we do? And they said, well, there's nothing you can do. Make the dog comfortable because there's no way for us to reverse this. And so they had a cardiologist come in and actually re-examine the animal. And again, they confirmed, yeah, the animal's at a 4. Well, they started spraying the iHeRQles twice a day, around the feedings because you do morning and night. If it's a small animal, it's 1 spray. If you have a larger animal, it's 2 sprays. So they did this, and in 7 days, this animal's running around like a puppy again. So that's how fast an animal's body picks this up. Now remember, they're not out smoking, they're not out drinking. Yeah, they are exposed to chemicals in lawns and stuff, and they get into things. But generally, their system's cleaner than ours. But because they respond 5 to 7 times faster, and they have to hunt to eat, because God didn't know if they were going to have a human to feed it, they respond very quickly. So you want to see this in action? Watch your animal. And they have the same migratory circulation as we do. Their immune system works the same, the blood. And not only that, guys, also for people that do have conditions, I can order blood, and I can actually go through the blood with you and show you exactly where you're at. So we have fully documented blood work from LabCorp and Quest Diagnostics, just like all the hospitals with these same people that are, have the age reversal testimonials. They went from bad blood to good blood. So, get back with Bruce, do a private message to him. He can give you more information, and love to have you guys come on board.
Yeah, absolutely. And it just takes action. It's just if you're curious about this product or you're serious about your health and want to get on this product, just gotta take action. Kind of like how we did it. We just
absolutely
saw the opportunity, and we're like, this is too good to not be on this technology, for ourselves and our loved ones. You just gotta do it, just like Nike.
That's
just
right.
do it.
Let's do it.
Anyways, thanks for joining us, and we'll talk with you soon.
Yep. Thanks, guys.